What if I told you today that you're not poor because you're unlucky, but because your habits are rigged to keep you that way? Picture this: you work hard every day, but no matter how much you earn, your bank balance never seems to grow. Meanwhile, people around you seem to be moving up in life, their financial success growing effortlessly. It feels like there's some secret they know that you don't. But here's the hard truth: it's not about luck. It's not even about how much you make. It's about the choices you're making right now, the small, everyday habits that are quietly shaping your financial future and keeping you stuck. You see, while you're stuck in the grind, there's a force working against you, slowly eating away at your potential. But what if I told you it doesn't have to be this way? That you have the power to flip the script, to break free from this cycle, and finally start seeing real change? Stick with me, because in the next few minutes, I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. Hey, Money Mindset family! Welcome back to the channel where we learn how to think like wealthy people, and actually become one. In this video, we're diving into a topic that every financially free person understands: why the rich get richer and the poor stay poor, and how you can break the cycle. If you're feeling stuck in the cycle of living paycheck to paycheck, constantly watching others build wealth while you're left behind, this video could be the game changer you need to finally break free and take control of your financial future. Stick with me, because by the end of this video, I'll show you exactly how to break this cycle and start creating the financial freedom you deserve, even if you have a job, no savings, or feel like you're starting from scratch. So, if you're ready to start building real wealth and break free from the financial trap, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Trust me, you don't want to miss what's coming next. There's an invisible force in your life that most people can't even see. But the wealthy? They figured it out. It's a simple concept, yet it has a profound impact on how money works, how it can either multiply for you or diminish over time. I call it the wealth multiplier. For the rich, every dollar they earn doesn't just sit there, it works. It grows. It multiplies. Money becomes a tool, a weapon they can use to create more money. Imagine having your money work harder than you ever could, earning you more and more with each passing day. The more you earn, the more it earns for you. But for the poor, the story is different. Each dollar you earn has a clock ticking down on it. It's not multiplying. It's evaporating. Through fees, debt, inflation, every dollar is slowly losing its value. You're working harder and harder, yet the numbers don't add up. And that's where the cycle begins. You can earn the same paycheck as someone else, but your financial trajectory will be completely different depending on how you use that money. The rich use their money to build assets that generate more income. The poor, however, often use their money to buy liabilities, things that drain their wealth and put them into debt. Now, let's be real. I know what you're thinking. I don't have the luxury to invest. But here's the secret you're missing. You don't need to earn millions to start building wealth. You just need to understand how to use the money you already have. Think about it. What do you do with the money that comes into your life? Do you spend it on things that help you grow? Or are you spending it on things that drain your wealth, like gadgets or expensive nights out? Most people, when they get paid, they pay their bills, buy what they want, and only save what's left. The problem is, there's rarely anything left. And if you don't have any money left at the end of the month, how are you ever going to build wealth? The key to wealth isn't about how much you earn, it's about how you handle the money you already have. If you can learn to make the small changes in the way you spend, save, and invest, you can set yourself up for financial freedom, no matter where you start. And that brings us to the concept of paying yourself first. It's a strategy that the wealthiest people have used for thousands of years, and it's so simple that most people overlook it. But those who master this principle, who implement it consistently, they're the ones who build wealth over time. So what does it mean to pay yourself first? Let me take you back in time to the ancient city of Babylon, over 4,000 years ago. Babylon was a thriving city, one of the wealthiest civilizations in the world. And in that city, there was a man named Arkad, who was the richest man in Babylon. He wasn't born into wealth. He didn't inherit his fortune. He earned it. And he did it using one simple rule: Pay yourself first. I could believe that no matter how much money you earn, you should always set aside a portion for yourself first. Before you pay your bills, before you buy groceries, before you spend anything else, pay yourself. Put 10% of your income straight into savings and investments, before you even paid your bills. And over time, that small act, putting 10% aside, built him a fortune that made him a legend. Think about it. Today, when you get paid, do you sit down, pay all your bills, and spend what's left over? Imagine making the choice to take 10% of every paycheck and setting it aside for your future. What would happen if you did this every time you got paid? Even if you're living paycheck to paycheck, even if you're barely making it through, what if you just took that small step? It doesn't seem like much, right? But over time, that small act could change your financial future. The truth is, most people never learn this simple principle, and they end up living paycheck to paycheck, struggling to get by. But there's a reason why the rich keep getting richer. They know how to make their money work for them. They know that wealth doesn't come from working harder or making more money. It comes from learning to manage your money in a way that creates more wealth. And the first step in that process is paying yourself first. But that's not the only secret. There's something even more powerful than paying yourself first, and it's the secret that truly allows the rich to accumulate vast amounts of wealth. It's called the compound effect. And when we come back, I'll reveal exactly how this principle can help you multiply your wealth without you needing to be a financial genius. Trust me, this is where the real magic happens. Stick with me. The next part will change everything you thought you knew about money. You understand that saving is the first step toward building wealth. But here's where things get interesting. Saving alone isn't enough. You need to make that money grow, and the key to that is something most people completely overlook: compound interest. If you want to break this cycle of being stuck, of seeing the rich get richer and feeling like you're getting left behind, this is where everything changes. So, let's talk about how compound interest works and how it can help you multiply your wealth. Let me start with a simple question. How many of you have heard of compound interest before? It's often referred to as the eighth wonder of the world, and for good reason. But here's the kicker: most people know about it, but they don't fully understand its power. They hear about it in school, or they see it on TV, but they don't truly grasp how massive of an impact it can have on their financial future. Let me break it down for you. What is compound interest? In simple terms, compound interest is the interest you earn not just on your initial deposit, but on the interest that's already been added to it. It's the snowball effect of wealth. Let's say you start with $1,000 in an investment account that earns an annual interest rate of 5%. In the first year, you'd earn $50 in interest, bringing your total to $1,050. In the second year, though, you don't just earn interest on your original $1,000, you earn interest on your new total of $1,050. So instead of earning $50, you earn $52.50 in interest, bringing your new total to $1,102.50. And that's just after 2 years. Now, imagine this compounding over time, years and decades. That small amount of interest starts to grow exponentially. And the longer you leave your money to compound, the more powerful it becomes. This is how wealth is built. But here's the thing: time is the real magic ingredient. The longer you allow your money to compound, the more it grows. If you're waiting until you're 50 or 60 to start investing, you've missed the boat. The earlier you start, the greater the compounding effect will be. Why do the rich thrive with compound interest? The rich don't get richer because they're lucky. They get richer because they understand time and how to use it. The wealthy don't just let their money sit in a savings account earning 0.5% interest. Instead, they make sure their money is constantly working for them, whether it's through real estate investments, stocks, or business ventures. They understand that compounding over time is how you build wealth that keeps growing, without you having to do much extra work. Take a look at this example. Let's say you're 25 years old, and you start investing just $200 a month in an account that earns 8% interest annually. By the time you're 65, you would have contributed $96,000 in total. but you'd have roughly $750,000 due to the power of compounding. Sounds incredible, right? But now let's say you wait until you're 35 to start. By the time you turn 65, your total balance would be around $300,000. A huge difference, right? The only difference? 10 years. That's how powerful compound interest can be. The sooner you start, the more your money grows. The lost decade. Why waiting is costly. Let's get real. The idea of investing at 25, especially when you're trying to juggle student loans, rent, bills, and everything else, can seem overwhelming. It might feel like you don't have enough money to start. But what I want to drive home is the true cost of waiting. When you delay starting to invest, it's not just about missing out on potential returns, it's about losing time. Every year that goes by without making your money work for you is a year you'll never get back. And that, in the end, is one of the most expensive things you can lose. Think of it this way. If you want to break this cycle of being stuck financially, the first step is to start early. You don't have to be perfect from day one. You don't need to invest thousands of dollars. But what you do need to do is get into the habit of setting aside a portion of your income, getting it into investments, and allowing time to work its magic through the power of compounding. Time is on your side, if you start now. But here's the kicker, it's not enough to just invest and let compound interest do its thing. The real key to breaking the cycle lies in how you invest, what you invest in, and how you keep learning to take your wealth to the next level. And once you understand this next step, you'll be in control of your financial destiny. Now, here's the million-dollar question. Literally, what choice will define your life? Will you continue down the road of instant gratification, blowing your paycheck on temporary pleasures and slowly eroding your future? Or will you make the choice today to start paying yourself first and let the magic of compounding work for you? The rich don't just sit around hoping for better luck or waiting for someone to give them a break. They take control of their future, one small decision at a time. It's not about the amount you start with, it's about the habit you build. Start now, even if it's small. Pay yourself first. Let compound interest work for you. And before you know it, you'll find yourself on the path to financial freedom, breaking free from the cycle that has kept you stuck for so long. Arkad, the richest man in Babylon, didn't stumble into wealth, he built it with intention. He said, "A part of all I earn is mine to keep." Let's follow his footsteps. Start with a part of all you earn today. If this video sparked a fire in you, do this one thing right now. Open your bank app and set up an automated transfer of 5 to 10% of your next income into a savings or investment account. Then drop a comment. I paid myself first. Let's hear your commitment to breaking the cycle and starting on the road to financial freedom. Hit like, subscribe, and ring the bell for more life-changing money insights. And if you're serious about transforming your mindset and bank balance, check out the free PDF guide linked below. It lays out a clear roadmap to get started. Thanks for watching, Money Mindset family. I'll see you in the next video, and remember, your future starts today.